right, Jesus. Fucking Christ. Okay. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I'm Dr. Alderhasky, and today I'm going to show you how to play a song I wrote called I hope it's helpful. So the song starts with just one note. I like playing it with the little nail on my finger. It's just the A string, 7th fret, or the E note. I woke up to you taking a picture of yourself. So that's just I usually use my ring finger, but it really doesn't matter here. Ring finger on the A string, 7th fret, and then you go down to the middle finger on the E string, 7th fret, and then down to your first finger on the E string, 5th fret. And then you just do it again. But this time, you drag your ring finger up to the 9th fret, then the 11th fret, and then back down to the 7th fret E string, 5th fret E string. And then you do that again. And then everything cuts out. All the things you said to me. This is the same finger picking pattern we've been using in the other two songs. But you just have your first finger on the 4th fret E string, ring finger on the 6th fret D string, and your pinky finger on the 7th fret A string. And then same finger picking pattern, that thumb, middle, first thumb, middle, first thumb, middle, first thumb, first. And then you just drag your first finger up to the E string, 5th fret. And then you switch everything over to your pinky on the E string, 9th fret, your middle finger on the 7th fret A string, and your first finger on the D string, 6th fret. Same finger picking. And then you switch your middle finger to the E string, 7th fret, and your ring finger to the A string, 7th fret. And then you bring it back down to that first shape. And that builds up until should I just buy myself a second toothbrush to leave at your house? And you go back to that shape we were talking about with the first finger on the 4th fret, pinky on the 7th fret A string, and your ring finger on the D string, 6th fret. And then you open it up to a regular E chord. So that's just your middle finger on the A string, 2nd fret, ring finger on the D string, 2nd fret, and first finger on the G string, 1st fret. And then if you want to do the flourish, there's a couple of these parts are in standard and a couple of these parts are in the down tuning. But if you want to do the flourish in standard, that's just this. So that's any finger you want really, but on the D string, 6th fret. So you just slide that down to the 4th fret, down to the 2nd fret, and then back into that 3 chord here. And then the last time around with that, you go back up to this 6th chord here with your pinky on the 9th fret E string and your middle finger on the A string, 7th fret. And then you go back down to the 3. All the things you said to me. And so that's back down to the 3. So yeah, all the things you said to me. Back down to 3. Up to this 4 right here, which is the A. Up to the 6th chord. Down to the 3, I think. It might be the 3 there, it might not be, I can't really remember. And then for the bridge, it all builds up. And then that's just the same chord again. So you go from that 4 chord right here And then you switch your middle finger to the E string 7th fret and your first finger back down to the D string 6th fret. And then it opens up. And then that's just putting your pinky on the 4th fret E string. There's a little bit of a stretch. And then your middle finger on the 2nd fret D string and your first finger on the 1st fret G string. And you go up like that. You can also add in the 2nd chord, so from the E, you can do that as well. And you can add that in as a transitional one. So you just move your middle finger up to the 2nd fret E string if you want. But normally I just do the E to the 3 to the 4. And then at the end on hold hands, we go from this to a minor where you move your pinky to the D string 7th and bar the rest of the strings, which is a nice little tension builder. All the things you said to me, all the things you said to me, all the things you said to me, all the things you said, all the things you said, all the things you said to me. And that's just the same chord progression we'd be doing the whole time. So that's that E to the 3 chord, to the 4 chord, to the 6, to the 5th, to the back to the 3rd, to the 4th. And that's where we build on. And that's the end of the song. And that's it. That's how to play. If you have any questions, you can feel free to email me or come to office hours. Well, that's not going to happen anymore. So figure it out, I think. Yeah, okay. That's everything. Thank you for being part of my life.